All right, hey guys, we got a new filming setup here today. Gonna give that a shot. Got a tripod for this here snack review channel, which I suppose it is. I'm excited to try this one today. I was walking home from work yesterday, walked into Trader Joe's, and saw that they had a whole bunch of Halloween stuff. I guess their trucker come in and delivered their seasonal things for Halloween. Of course, it's exciting. One of the best times of the year. Out here in San Francisco, it means it's getting warm. It's getting kind of hot. So I'm gonna stop wearing a jacket though. One thing caught my eyes, very much in vein with the things that we've been featuring here lately, which in the dry snack potato-based realm, despite the last video being about corn snacks. It was, let me read this and I'll show you the bag. Trader Joe's Ghosts and Bats Crispy Potato Snacks. It's got a good rhythm to it. Ghosts and Bats Crispy Potato Snacks. And I just love dumb shit like that. So here's the bag. The line was wrapped around several aisles, and I'm like, I'm not waiting in line for just one bag. So I actually ended up going back out later that night to pick up some potato chips, just so I can make a video about this. I'm actually running out of space for snacks. I need to eat some more of these outside of video time. Well, I'm excited about this one. It seems like another pressed kind of potato thing, so similar to a saddle-shaped chip, but in this case it is potato flour with vegetable oil and potato starch, just a bunch of potato shit that is not actually the pressed baked saddle-shaped chip itself. There's a little message on the back here that I want to read before we even dive into the chips themselves. So let's see. There once was a house in a forest dark where ghosts and bats upon a lark happened onto potato crisps and commenced munching forthwith. No squeaks or moaning were ever heard. Instead, a crunch, 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 so absurd. It was not long before of their favorite snacks, the ghosts and bats began to smack. Spooky. I really like this ends just with spooky dot. Normal nutrition info, 28 grams is 140 calories. That's pretty standard. Nothing too surprising here. Yeah, so let's actually see how these things taste. Before I dive in, this is a ghost. This is adorable. It's almost like you make this a little Mario character. And then here's a bat. Also very cute. I'm amazed at how many of them maintained their shape and didn't get destroyed in the process again. The Trader Joe's logistics seems to be good, at least here in San Francisco. They know how to deliver product without damaging it. I'm feeling good about that. Kudos to the hardworking people at the store to make sure that this is presented without a lot of scuff. Last thing I'm going to mention before we actually dive in is that this is because of the shape, a very voluminous snack. And so I know a lot of people, when they are snacking, the optics of what they're about to eat is very important. And that's why popcorn can be so popular, because like for 100 calories, you can fill up this big bowl and all that. Even though it's like, we should probably not be as focused on that. This is a much larger bowl for one serving than you're normally going to see from a lot of other chips. And so, feel good about that. Probably mostly the shape, but yeah, so far it's hitting all the marks. Let's just see if it actually tastes good. So here's a bat. These are thin. These are very thin. It's good. It's not bad. I'm not normally a big fan of the thin chips. I want them to have a lot of potato on it, but that means you are getting like a good amount of salt to potato ratio, I guess. The thinness is bothering me actually. Texture, aside from that, crunch is good. It's so much more aerated when you do get that. And actually, I think something about it being potato flour and potato starch isn't working. Actually, let me compare this to like their saddle-shaped chips. All right, so for the saddle-shaped chips, the ingredients, they just say dried potato, sunflower oil, like pretty much all this stuff. There's also cornmeal and rice flour. Okay, so that's gonna give you a very different taste. This is like this is just potato, but it's potato starch, potato flour, which is like as small basically as you can make potatoes. The starch probably is binding it. Honestly, this isn't knocking it out of the park for me. It's fine as a snack. I would probably not buy this one again though, because there are so many other good chip options. Again, you're almost always gonna get a serving for like 140 calories. So even though it's a little bit more voluminous, like if I'm looking for something that's a lot of volume for not as many calories, I'm gonna go probably with popcorn in that case. And then if I don't care as much about that, then I'm probably gonna go with like a more traditional potato chip or saddle shaped chip. Because honestly, yeah, there's just something kind of off on the potato-ness. There's too much air in there. I think this would be a really great snack because of all those things for kids. Like this feels like, especially with the texture, with the light airiness, it feels a lot like those like little snacks that you find for like the dehydrated things for toddlers and stuff. And so maybe that is that. Maybe I'm the wrong target demographic here. Love the aesthetic, love the presentation and the overall attempt. Not hitting it for the flavor and texture for me, but overall, let's say this is a 6 out of 10. I feel confident giving it a 6 out of 10. Still gonna finish this one. If it was lower than that, probably would just toss this, but luckily I don't feel the need to be wasteful here. I'm gonna go and finish it. And that's gonna do it for today. As always, do not subscribe to the channel, do not like. I don't want this to become big or popular. Don't share this with friends. Don't turn on notifications. In fact, maybe don't even watch. Just stop engaging with this entirely. Stop here, don't even watch the rest of the video. Yeah, it'd be funny to do a bit after that, but I don't feel like it. I feel like just ending this video. So thank you for watching, or no, stop watching. I forget the message here. The joke is getting past me. I'll talk to all of you next time.